Moxie, you overzealous degenerate. One of these days, what is coming for you will come. And it will be unexpected and it will be violent, but it will happen to you specifically. And when it happens, you will realize the consequences of your actions. The consequences of your audacity. When you lay back down that night, letting it wash over you, what you have done, why things have happened to you, you will think of me and go, ah, she knew. Anyway, here's Wonderwall.
Hi everybody. How we doing? Good evening everybody. Hi Belle. Hope you guys are doing good. I am gonna be real with you. I just woke up from a nap and I am very sleepy eepy sheepy, but for those who are here today, welcome. My name is Moxie and we're just gonna be kind of vibing. I'm gonna turn my music down just a little bit. I think this is gonna be a very comfy, cozy. Whoops. Oh my god. I muted it. I fucked up, chat. Utopia, good to see you, bud. Mwah. Very nice to see you. How you guys doing today? I don't have too much planned out. I don't have too much going on. Oh, is it the little kitty I see? Mwah. Yeah, you guys are getting less of a Moxie voice, more of a me voice. Oh, except for when it comes to toy. Mwah. How are you guys doing? How was your weekend? I've been working non-stop lately. like actually working nonstop. I got called into work Sunday, worked 8 hours. I'm so sleepy. I was supposed to do yoga too. I was a bad boy. I didn't do my yoga. Well, what's going on, guys? What's new with you? What you guys up to today? I've been thinking a lot about what I want to do for my YouTube channel stuff. Oh, we got Baki in chat. Bakioru. At work, just stop and say have a good stream. Love you, buddy. Hope you have a wonderful day at work. I know you're working just as hard as the rest of us. Probably even more. Went shopping today. Mimo got a balloon. I hope he popped more than just a balloon. Like the stream, bye. I'm also exhausted. Hi, everyone. Love you, Toy Box. I'm so sorry, honey. Precious, precious bean. Yeah. I've been thinking. I'm really curious what direction I should go with the channel. I remember when I first launched it, I was thinking to myself that I really wanted to do something called Moxie Toxies, where I would just share my opinions and thoughts, kind of like Midas. And I haven't really gotten around to that, and I'd like to at some point. I think that'd be fun. I'd also be open to hearing what you guys think. Just getting back into voice acting with Peachy was really fun, really nice. Hopefully the stream can fill us all to the brim of positive energy. I just want to fill you guys up. It can be with positive energy. It cannot be. As long as you guys go to bed feeling completely filled, like gushing, like dripping. Even if it's with positive energy, I did my job. That's my goal. That's my dream. But yeah, no, I've just been working nonstop. Work and not YouTube. I've been so bad about keeping up with videos and shorts and things. Really gotta get back into it. It's good to see you. Utopia says, I'm in bed. Yeah, it's late for you, isn't it? Isn't it like 2 o'clock in the morning? If I remember from Frankfurt. Yeah, no. Because it's 9 o'clock at night for me right now. And yeah, I had to take a little nap before stream. It's 3 a.m. for you? Holy shit. No, that's wild. That's absolutely wild. Holy crap. Part of me is tempted to do mood. I think we all need at least an hour to do... At least an hour in the whole week, Belle? No, come on. You know I need a lot more time than that. But her Moxygen is the best kind of energy. That's true. Mwah. Yeah, no. I think I need more than an hour. Wait, actually, no. The math is kind of mathin'. If I get like 8.5 minutes of humping in a day, that's about an hour. Man, I've just been grinding Stardew Valley. I'm so close to marrying Sebastian. Okay. I really want to cover Stardew Valley on the channel. I don't know if I've told you about this, Kit Kat, but I know I've said it on stream before. I really like the idea of me and Ein and Exhibit and maybe PG all just getting on a farm and then having slaves. And no talking about servanthood. No servanthood. Slaves. We would have you guys be the slaves and you would do whatever you need, and that's it. Belle and Sam helps a lot. Honestly, Stardew Valley is really fun with people. It can be a good time if you know what you're doing by yourself, but experiencing Stardew Valley with a friend is very special, very nice. And Stardew Valley is just very lovely. Stardew Valley is very lovely, guys. Me, I'm the kind of guy that jerks off to Stardew Valley art, and not even the porn, just the regular art. BRB, making yourself dessert real quick. Are you dressing up like a sundae? She's making herself dessert, chat. She's making herself dessert. My hand track is not working today. I can't wait for Slay the Spire 2. I'm excited too. There's a bunch of games I'm looking forward to, but Slay the Spire 2 sounds like a freaking banger. Like, actually a freaking banger. Oh, and then Grow a Girlfriend's coming out sometime soon. Hopefully like February. Maybe end of February, early March, but I'm actually dying for Grow a Girlfriend. Tomodachi Live 2. I have a friend that's very close to Tomodachi. I don't know anything about it. Like, literally nothing about it. I'm very curious. Oh, 1 second. Sorry, I'm back. Yeah. I should have planned more. I think it's going to be a really kind of slow, chill stream. Also, I don't know if Zayna World of Wonders is still in, but hi. And Mr. J, hi. I'm tired. I really wanted to make it in case people wanted to be here, but if it's really nice and chill, I might call it early tonight. Just kind of vibe. There's a bunch of games I want to play, though. Girlfriend's going to be awesome. Hi, Mr. J. Hi, handsome man. Hope you're doing better. Can't wait to breed you on Thursday. And then stream together. Could we stream each other getting bread? That'd be nice. We should charge for it, though. Yeah. But voice acting, I want to get back into voice acting. You're great now. Mwah. That's good to hear. I missed you, Moxie. I miss you too, Toy. Mwah. I was unemployed for like 3 months, and I didn't make much use of that time, but I kind of emotionally recovered from losing a bunch of things that made me me. And now that I don't have that free time and I'm working again, I'm struggling to find it in me to do YouTube stuff like I want to. Mr. Weenus, how did you make it first again? You're so on time every time. Mwah. First, as always, I'm clothes shopping. Well, Princess Weenus, I hope you enjoy your clothes shopping, you beautiful creature. It's good to see you. Take my entire life savings to see the stream. That's a lot of money. You don't have to give me that much money. How about you just give me like... Ooh, can you kiss me like right... I'm trying to get my hand tracking to work today. Fucking... One second. I have to reset maybe? Maybe that's what I need? Maybe I need a little reset. Can you kiss me like... Hand tracking's being a slut right now. Can you kiss me fucking... like right here. Like right between... No! Like right here, like where my neck and my jawline kind of... Yeah, that's what... Okay. I just accept it at this point. Hand tracking, you are a bitch. But I still love you, even though you're trying your best. I'm happy that's the first Nintendo game that allows for sexual changes, gay and or bi. I'm guessing you mean bi stuff. Hi, Luna. Hi, sweetie pie. Mwah. My hand tracking is not working today, like at all. Like not even a little. Your phone's at 4%. Yeah, I hate how jackets look, but my grandpa wants me to be warm. I like vests. Those make a very good investment. No, but low-key, I actually like layering up. Wearing one big coat is not nearly as good as wearing multiple layers. Toy says, oh, it's okay, Moxie, we're gonna be here even if you gotta focus on the other stuff for a second. It's less that, I see what you're saying, and I really appreciate it, Toy. You're such a sweetie pie. It's more that I'm having a hard time finding the energy. I've actually thought about making a video about this, but I've considered... Oh, thank you for the kiss, Kitu. But I thought about making a video about how Moxie works and who he is. Utopia says, always blame the tech like when you raised your hand that one time. I hate that. I just literally try to hold my one finger up and this happens every single time. Yeah, I hate that. I don't know what. See, now it works. If I want to do this, it just works. But if I want to point my finger at my neck, okay, now it works. Fucking oh, so what I was talking about before is back in like 23, 24, like 2023 less. Oh, you're gonna listen for the last 3% you got. Well, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, complaints, or confessions, hit me with them, Mr. Weenus. I'll address them. A big reason why I became a VTuber is because I felt like a lot of what was going on in my life was very empty, and I really wanted to take things into my own hands and be free. and do my own thing. And Moxie was a lot of an escape from real life. It was almost like I didn't like my church life, and my marriage was really rough back when it existed. And even like YouTube, like I did the group channel Telestial Gaming, and I was really upset with how it was going. So the point of Moxie was to get away from all that and just be my own person, be my own little center of the universe. And now it feels different. It feels different because all those things that were happening aren't there anymore, right? So almost like Moxie was a solution to a problem that existed, and now those problems don't really exist. So what am I? Who am I? What is my pee-pee doing? Oh god, it's frothing. That's not good. Anyways, yeah, I've thought about making a video trying to talk about that and where to go with my channel, because my channel was going to be like a Moemon ROM hack channel, and that didn't work. Men's clothes are big, small is to big. I'm like a large in women's normally, not an XL. What the fuck is this difference? Huh. That's super strange. You're gonna have to get used to it though, young man. I love when tracking makes you look like a Kiart. Oh, a liar? Yeah, because like sometimes I'll try to, okay, so this is like my index finger, and then I'll try to flip you off, and it's like no, and then I have to diddle the air with my middle finger just to get it. Let's see, what do cis men wear? Like jeans? Jeans is a common one. I like wearing sweatpants. You're one of the most inspiring people I know. You really helped me. Aw, Utopia. I appreciate it. That's why I really like virtual clothing. That's true. Yeah, just be a VTuber, Mr. Weenus. Just become a real life VTuber. Oh my god, the pockets work. And that's another thing about being a man that you're gonna like. All your pants will have pockets. Not having pockets is an exception, not the rule. I don't know why women's clothes don't have pockets so often. That's just actually stupid to me. I rock black pajama pants. I'm rocking black pajama pants right now. Okay. I'm gonna make a point here. There is a fucking reason that you never hear men stealing women's clothes, unless they're into some weird shit. But girls stealing their boyfriend's clothes is such a common thing. It's because men's clothes are superior. Like when it comes to clothing, I'm a misogynist. It's to sell. It's to sell more purses, yeah. That's exactly how it works. Yeah. Oh yeah, no pockets for you. Put it all in that nifty little purse that your sissy boyfriend's gonna carry around for you. Me. It's me. I'm the sissy boyfriend that will carry your purse for you. Hi. It's nice to meet you. It's not that we don't have pockets, it's that our pockets are so small. That's why I wear cargo pants. Well, a lot of times they are small too, where they can't even hold like an iPhone with a case on them. But also I've just seen a lot of women's pants and it's just straight up no pocket. It's so weird to me. I'm being genuine. It's for purses. It probably is. I don't think that's wrong. It's just funny because I never thought of it that way. I stole a dress once because I wanted to feel pretty. Well, I hope you felt pretty. Me, I've worn 2 dresses so far. One is a teenager because I thought it'd be funny, and I can't remember why I wore one as an adult, but I remember. Or fake pockets. Fake pockets are horrible. Agreed, Luna. Fake pockets are a sin. I can't tell if beanies look fugly or really good. Beanies are like cigarettes. They're either gonna turn on other people or turn off other people. There's no in between. No one looks at a beanie and doesn't give a shit. They're either like, that's a douche, or that guy looks kind of cool. Yes, I still don't know why they exist. 1% love you guys. Goodbye. Goodbye. Oh, he's fading into the void. No. Love you, Mr. Weenus. Hope you have a fun time clothes shopping. Thank you so much for popping in and saying hi. Yeah, love you, Mr. Princess Weenus. You know, the red healthy one, meepable. I'll get back when I'm home. Well, I can't wait to see you when you come home. That'll be very nice. Yeah, I really do need to work on growing the channel. I haven't had direction, right? Like my first popular video was that Grow a Girlfriend game that I covered. Got a lot of views and it was all voice acting. But I just never found that success again. Sometimes it's meepable. Red, wait, what? Princess Wings, you know the red healthy meepable. What does that mean? Meepables? Meep? What does that mean? You can't just add things to your thing and then that's the end of it. I like the channel the size it is, no rush. I like the channel the size it is, but I also like attention. I genuinely love making videos. I just don't end up doing it. Can I just say that your problem has a simple sounding solution? Let's hear it. What's the simple solution? Toy and hulking? Oh, you added Toy and Tanner to it too. I see. Very nice. Also, I never got around to responding because I've been busy all day, but congrats. The fact that you have merch on an official famous YouTuber's stuff is very nice. I'm happy for you. I bring Isokorimu. Gib Isokorimu. Gib me Isokorimu. Give me cock. Yeah, I could actually go for some ice cream. I want cookies and cream ice cream. That sounds delightful. Also, you just turned Luna. You just said Luna's trigger word. Good for you. That's delightful. God, my voice never. My voice never quite found Moxie today. Because normally I'll be like, "Hey everybody, welcome. Hi, I'm Moxie. I can't wait to hang out with you guys today." And then me today, I'm just like, "Hey, what's good? How we doing? You already have ice cream, Luna?" Oh, I'm gonna do my best Mr. J impression. You already have ice cream, Luna. Objective reality doesn't exist. How do I know that? It's the only thing I know. Let's see. Luna says, "Get my ice cream out in noms." You're so cute. You're such a little sweetie pie. Got the ASMR voice today. Smooth talk radio. Yeah, I mean, what's funny, you guys have heard me in the voice chat sometimes. My voice is a little bit deeper than I normally portray it, but it is fun to play the character and get all happy and hyper and excited. And it also naturally happens when I get excited. Utopia says, "Go in you and make Moxie your happy place, or find a new problem. He is a solution." That's an interesting way of going about it. And I know it's not as simple as it sounds. Yeah, I know that you're connecting with me and you're understanding what I'm saying. I think what I'm getting at is I want to find some direction in what to do and where to go. Because, like, if I pull up my YouTube channel right now, there is no clear direction I'm going, right? So, like, let's see. I'm pulling up my YouTube channel right now. I have so much porn running. Shit. Let's see, playlists. Yeah, because I can't. Okay, so, like, this is me just kind of ranting. I hope you guys don't mind. I'm just kind of talking. Utopia's impression of Mr. J. What was it? Where is it? I'm Mr. J. I'm cool, dark, and depressing. Hi. Yeah, that's actually pretty yummy. Emoxie? Emoxie? I don't know about that. Oh, that was just for you, Belle. That was just for you, Belle. Too much porn title, Moxie's sex tape. What if I told you guys to just fix my dick in my pants while I was talking? How would you feel about that? It was kind of like sitting too much on my left leg, not enough on my right. Juicy ASMR. There are two kinds of Moxie viewers, and they're both right there. I don't know, like, what am I doing? What am I doing with my channel? Am I a gaming channel? Am I a voice acting channel? Am I a hangout channel? I don't know. What does your fingers smell like? I just took a shower, so they don't smell like much. Normally my dick smells like corn chip and mud. Kind of like very irony dirt and then Fritos. Yes, Slay the Spire. I liked Hoonie Pop. Hoonie Pop was a fun one. I appreciate the new pillows you got me under the desk. Oh, honey, I didn't get you new pillows. I just cleaned them. You've just never seen them that color before. You little cutie, look at you. Trying to give me credit for something I didn't even do. You're cheating on my tongue with water. Ah. Me? Me? I'm gonna try to get me? Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so maybe this is a better way to put it. I think what I want to do is I want to move into a little bit less live streaming. And by that, I mean, okay. Here's what I genuinely think I want to do. I want to find a schedule that works for me for live streaming. And then I want to start moving in the direction of posting more YouTube shorts and videos, right? And actually be more of a content creator instead of just a guy that comes on and has nothing planned and streams, right? And part of the reason for that is because I really do like the variety of people can get the social interactions if they come in on Monday, and people can kind of vibe and hang out with the community, watch a video game on Thursdays. Bell says, I love VA Moxie, Gamer Moxie, Livestream Moxie, Past Streams Moxie. It's almost like a Moxie. It is almost like you're a Moxie simp. I was going to rub myself all freaking over you, Bell. You were going to get so musky. Wait. This is good girl ASMR time. Plug your ears if you don't like it. I was about to get you so musky. You calling yourself a simp for me? Got my tail all aflutter. I love when you talk to me like that, Belle. It's so fucking good. I mean, big VTubers are a mix, and more like they react, they play, they sing, and they just voice act instead of singing. Yeah, but like, so my issue has been lately that like I'll become one and then become another. I think best case scenario would be I want to do like a Zatsu on Monday, a game on Thursday, and then I don't know. Something voice acted would be really fun though. If I'm being super honest, the voice acting streams I do with Tanner on Thursdays were kind of like huge for me for voice acting. And then Peachy and I did the Coffin of Andy and Lele every Saturday. And I miss it. I miss playing as characters and doing silly voices and stuff. And I don't do that, and I don't really care to do it on my own. So I need to get back into it. And I will. Eventually. I think I'm feeling a little angst. I feel like I have all this potential I'm sitting on, and I have this amazing community that I'm not keeping up with. Like, I haven't even posted a schedule in over a month because I'm a stinky stonker. I forgot my ice cream spoon. All right, Luna, I got a question for you. Here's a question for all of chat. Let's say every time you were going to eat ice cream, you had one of two curses fall upon you. The first curse, you cannot use a spoon to eat your ice cream. You have to use a fork. The second one is the moment you take your first bite of ice cream, you have 5 minutes and the rest of it disappears. Whatever you haven't finished is gone in 5 minutes. Which curse are you taking? Curse number 1, eating ice cream with a fork? Or curse number 2, time limit? Mr. J says fork is fine. That's fair. Luna says, that's stupid. No, it's not stupid. That's a good one. Kick-Ass says fork. You guys want to take your time and eat it with a fork? I don't know. I think I'd just snort it down with a spoon. I miss my ice cream spoon. Yeah, but there's more problem. You need a second person, and many of your partners are busy with life. Imagine living. Yeah. So you say you will get good options on voice acting if you believe. That's a thing. I could do voice acting solo, but I don't know. I don't like making videos that I don't like watching, and I'm not a big fan of watching solo voice actors. That feels like a personal project more than anything. Disappears is better for my diet, but fork isn't very challenging. It's less that it's not challenging and more that it's not satisfying, right? Like eating a big spoonful of ice cream is just delightful. Eating a fork full of ice cream? It's not how God intended. It's not what he wants. It's the reason why the Jews had to start circumcising their babies. If we'd stuck with spoons in our ice cream, everyone would keep their foreskin. That's what the Bible teaches about the Quran. Okay, I'll just buy cones. See, Toybox found a workaround, Luna. Toybox found a workaround. Waffle cone? I would legitimately suck a dick. Like, unironically suck a dick for a waffle cone with toffee ice cream right now. I would tickle the balls with the tip of my tongue. That sounds unbelievably good. Eat the ice cream with hands. That's actually a really good way to go too. Well, the idea is that you have to eat it with a fork though, yeah. But you guys found some good workarounds. I like that. Fork, I mean German eats pudding. You eat pudding with a fork? That sounds wrong. Hands, Boxy and ice cream go. Is it toffee flavored though? I already sucked you off. It doesn't matter. You already got what you wanted. Knife would be a better curse. Knife would be a better curse. An actual knife or a butter knife? Because an actual knife is bringing danger into the situation now. A fork can still suffice, honestly. I know, but words of wisdom from Moxie. Eating ice cream with a fork is like wearing protection during sex. Like, yes, it's better than not having it, but there's just something inherently wrong with even being excited about it. It's no, I don't. I think I'm doing the 5 minutes. I think I got 5 minutes to eat my food and finish up with it, and that's it. 5 minutes is a lot of time to be eating ice cream. Like eating Chinese without chopsticks. Fuck that. I eat my Chinese food with a plastic fork, and that's the only way I'll ever do it. I'd rather eat ice cream with a spork than a fork. That's actually kind of base though. Get those little forky little parts to dig in there and really scoop it out. That's kind of based. I like that. It was like the event of the young Germany to reconnect. We meet in the park and eat pudding with a fork together. I feel like at that point, man, I would just turn the fork around and use the back end of it to eat the pudding. Eating a regular ass pudding with a fork sounds weird. There's a special place in hell for you, Moxie. No. Also, hot take. I fucking love eating cereal with a plastic spoon. It is 3 times better with a plastic spoon than with a metal spoon. I don't know what it is, but drinking milk, just doing the little... something about it. Milk and plastic spoons just go so good together. Oh, God, I want that. Moxie, I have a question. If you could make any fantasy race real, not Fuda, you dirty-minded Ein simp, what would it be? I really like Lamayas. Lamayas are freaking gorgeous. I also really like tieflings. That's a good question, Utopia. Also, Neon, love you. Good to see you. Mwah. How you doing today, buddy? Kit Kat calls me daddy. No, I want to be daddy and Neon can be father. Cat Girls is a great one, Mr. J. We love Momo from Hoonie Pop. Such a good little sea turtle stuffing all that plastic in him. Yeah, me. It's me. I want the plastic. Fill me up with it, please. I'm sorry you're having to struggle bussing with sleeping, my guy. Yeah, maybe that's the way to go. I don't know if you guys know him. I can't even remember his name right now. What is his name? He's a VTuber, and his voice is very grating, very annoying. Baki would know. He's got like an orange sands design to him. I can't remember right now. But he's just obnoxious, but very fun to watch. I've thought about kind of doing videos like him. I don't know. I don't even know what I want to be anymore. I just want to do things that make me happy. And find the right balance between doing things that make me happy and doing things that people actually want to see. Because there is beauty in doing what you love. And I stand by that if that's what you want to do. And there's also purpose behind making content that people want, even if it's something you don't like, right? Like, everyone can choose to make this their job. I really like the in-between. I like attention. I like being the center of what's going on. And I'm willing to do things that people like over my favorite things sometimes. I hope my word salad's making some sense. Toy says, I lost my wallet last Friday and I can't find it despite cleaning everything and looking everywhere twice. Oh, honey, I really hope you find it. I remember back when I was married, my wife had a really bad day and I went out to Qdoba to pick her up some dinner after I got home from work. And I got back from Qdoba and I remembered that I'd put it on top of my car and it was gone. I drove back to Qdoba, couldn't find it, looked everywhere in the parking lot. I lost it. I was so heartbroken. I really hope and pray that you find yours. That sucks. I take Nekos in general. Yeah, Nekos would be good. I think Lamaya is going to be my answer, though, my guy. Lamayas or maybe Tieflings. Maybe sleeping pills seem to have stopped being effective, which is irritating. Ooh, that's rough. The only thing I can say, my understanding is that humans' eyelids are actually designed to be receptive to light, especially when you blink. Like, when you blink for a second, your little eyelids will scan and look for sunlight. And by sunlight, your brain thinks any light is sunlight. Because we're supposed to be nocturnal, or not nocturnal creatures. We're supposed to rise with the sun and fall with the sun. So maybe try turning off light sources before you go to bed. A good wank. Good wank could help too. I bet you and Belle send nudes to each other all the time. Lucky dude. And lucky Belle. Oh my god, I can imagine your cock just swinging around like a little helicopter. Now I'm just horny for Neon. Fuck. I want to be the very best like no one ever was based. The wallet itself was a gift from Belle. Aww! Toy! I'm so sorry. I really hope you find it. This is why I need supervision. I think you just need to be kept on a leash, honey. I think you need... I believe that women deserve freedom and rights. I also believe that you just need a good owner that will take care of you and do all those things for you so you don't even have to. Oh, you're so sweet down there. Love you, Toy. Over 10 pairs of sleep masks, all the same brand? What? What do you mean sleep mask? Are you talking about the sleep apnea things? Or are you talking like the face covering things? Also, now I notice my keys to my storage unit are also missing? Aw, honey. I didn't know you had a storage unit too. You can move in with me. You just have to get rid of some of your shit. Oh, and we could mix our kitties. We can mix our kitty cats. How nice would that be? Cry, wank, fucking autocorrect. What? What do you, oh, I don't have live chat on, so whatever you said, it may have gotten rid of. Not in the mood right now, unless it's a cry walk. A cry wank. A cry wank would be good. Just listen to the rant of Midas. saying that you're an overzealous degenerate and that one day what is coming for you will come. Just listen to that and jerk off. It'll feel really good. We'll get Milo and Luke confused, except when the shoulders get pounced. Yeah, I don't know. Luke Mahanrai Moriankamer's got some silly little quirks. I'll send you a picture if you haven't seen it before, but one of, like, most kitty cats, they have their ears like this, and Luke's ears kind of go one. Why is it doing that? One goes up and one goes down because one of them can't swivel. So she's always got one up and one down. It's very noticeable. It's her signature look. She's very cute. It's kind of sad why her ears are like that, though. For the eyes, Mox? What? Oh, I'm super confused. I'm sorry. I got confused. Neon Cry Harder? At least the shield bug I adopted is doing well. Oh, that's good. What the frick is our shield bug? He's been avoiding the floor lately, but he eats his fruit and he's pudgy. We love pudgy bugs. That's the best. Moxie, let's talk chess because I have a question. What chess figure fits what member in chat? Like off from vibe? That's a good question. Belle is going to be a queen. I'm going to make Sam a knight. Mr. J. I'll make Mr. J a rook. Luna's a pawn because I use her for views. I use Luna for views. I am only grifting off of her. The only reason her and I are friends is so I can grow off her growing community and become more popular. She's a pawn. Wait 1 second. I just have to do something real quick. And if you're watching right now, Luna, and the truth has been revealed to you, we're still streaming on Friday. Do you understand me? Nothing has changed. We are streaming on Friday, and that is that. Thank you. You do? Yeah. Yeah, of course. Yes, Moxie? I understand, Moxie. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for complying. That was very important to me. Whatever you say, Moxie. Good girl. That's a very good girl. That's what I like to hear. It's a stink bug, but Baki says it's a derogatory term. Call it a stinky stonky bug. That makes it cute. I bet Baki would be on board with that. Wow, you're just so complicit whenever I pull out the gun. I should ask women to sleep with me like this. I'm gonna get a little water. Now Toy and me still left. I think I'm gonna make Toy a knight. I'll make you a bishop, Utopia. That actually sounds pretty good. Also, it filled out all the slots pretty well. Why does looking down the barrel of a gun make me hard? Maybe I have a danger kink? That's a good question. Why did it make you hard? Why? Oh, you know what I should do? I should just start singing covers. I should start doing actual postings of songs. I was thinking it'd be really fun to cover Cake's Hem of Your Garment. And if I could just make the art like me on my knees in front of Midas, Ein, and Peachy. That would be very fun. I am. Belle goes, I am danger. You are danger, Belle. I'm terrified of you. I'm so scared. Please just grab me and throw me on my back and use me however you want, and I will give pushback, but the kind that you're asking for, I promise. You're like a Gorgonzola, and I'm like a Gouda. Mr. J is extra sharp. Is he talking about cheese or chess? Because I answered chess. Did I fuck up? I'm sorry if I did. Here's how to get any girl to sleep with her. Say, I have a gun now, please sleep with me. Yeah, I would include the please, too. You want to give him an actual semblance of politeness. That is how it works, though. Ooh, I answered cheese. Yeah, I wasn't sure if he... Because I think he wrote choose. So it's okay. We need to organize that karaoke night, Belle and Toy. I would be willing to sing. I have a friend that really wants me to sing for stream. I think that could be fun. I think you got it right. That makes more sense. Yeah, well, Utopia beat me at chess. He's the ultimate chess master. So, kind of vibes. Kind of makes sense. Hey, guys. Would be the pink cheese, that nuts on the outside that's super sweet. I read that nuts on the outside, not with nuts on the outside. I still stand by my answer, but I misread it. If you're in danger, I already have a bell kind. Can you double it up? Do you mean a bell kink? Do you just keep mistyping, my guy? Double team, let's go. Okay, for the adults in chat, who would actually like to just be Eiffel Towered or be part of it? I'd love the Eiffel Tower. That sounds like such a treat. I'm gonna message my friends real quick and see if they're up to anything tonight. Maybe I can get a little Eiffel Tower. Yeah. There we go. I just texted all my friends and asked if anyone wants to just get a little orgy going. Get a little orgy arena. Belle says yes. I'm asking unironically. Okay, actually, yeah, no, that makes sense for you. That makes a lot of sense for you. Eiffel Tower sounds so good. Well, imagine both the guys are actually crazy about you, though, Kit Kat. Like, imagine Exhibit and I, like, just giving you that supreme Eiffel Tower, but, like, also just appreciating you the entire way. Like, just, like, saying your name and telling you how gorgeous you are and how wonderful this is. And then him and I getting a little steamy during it too, right? It's just so much passion. It's got to spill out somewhere. Plays with sand while the adults talk. I'm sorry, Utopia. Okay, I have a question for all the people in chat, regardless of how old you are. If you could interview anyone alive and anyone dead for an hour, so you pick two names, one person who's dead, one person who's alive, spend an hour talking to them, who would you talk to? Like, and they can't say no. In fact, it's not that they can't say no, it's that this little magic spell, this wish, causes them to be interested even if they normally wouldn't be. You could sit down across the table from one person who's living and one person who's dead and spend an hour just yapping at them. Who would it be? Now, I don't know who I would pick. The two hookers I picked up last week. That's fucking crazy. That is a wild answer. Plus the corpse was scared of a living person. Okay. I think you're being a little bit of a stinky stonker right there. Did I say that out loud? Yes, you did. You typed that out loud, unfortunately. I don't think it'd be very productive someone talk to who's dead. The obvious rhetorical goal of what I was saying is that you would go back to their time when they were alive and talk with them. So they're dead now, but you talk to them when they're living. Or you just cast a magical reanimation spell, bring them back from the dead, and then do it. Also, I think I scared Kit Kat off with my idea of Eiffel Towering her passionately. Just like those donuts that they're cream filled from both sides of the hole. Oh, I need that. I need that so bad. Yeah, I think I need that. Oh, I don't know who I would pick. I genuinely just fantasizing on it. Good girl. Now, do you want to be called good girl while I'm in front of you or when I'm behind you? Moxie, you and me will have an interview and you pay my flight and you will like the interview, and for the dead I would choose the actor of Sauron. That's a cool one. I dig it. Yeah, I'm on board. If I bring back my great gran, is she still demented? I'd like to know more about her life. Okay, so this is best case scenario. You get to talk to somebody who used to be alive at any time that they were alive, or you bring them back with their full mental capacity. That's the idea. The idea is you get a clean, high quality interview with somebody. I genuinely do think if I could meet someone IRL, it would either be Ein or Midas. I'm just gonna be real with you guys. I don't know. Okay, so hear me out. There's a little bit of magic to not knowing what someone looks like, right? Because like I have no idea what Midas looks like IRL, and I kind of like that, right? Like there's this YouTuber named Onage Pranks, and his name is Russell, but he eventually face revealed, and I've been curious for years what his face looked like because he does so many silly voices. And I remember once I saw his face, I couldn't unsee it. And it was a little bit of a bummer to associate like a real person to all those silly moments. There's something magical about it. So I don't know if I'd want to see some of the more famous people that I'm very curious. I like being curious with someone who's alive, but there's my idol Selena, the queen of Tohano. Tojano? I don't know how to pronounce Tejano? I don't know. That sounds cool though. Sounds fancy. For dead Patrick O'Neill. I don't know who's Patrick O'Neill. Tell me who Patrick O'Neill is. The Dalai Lama and Jesus? Dalai Lama's dead, Jesus is alive. Good answer. Or is the Dalai Lama still alive? Jesus was dead. So would he qualify for my question? Is dead or was dead? Jesus was dead for like 3 minutes, but his KD ratio of living to dead days is really good. If I bring back... Yeah. So you'd be able to interview your great-grand however you like, Neon. He just agreed to pay my flight. That's exactly what I did, Utopia. Dalai Lama is a passing title like the Avatar. Well, then you have to... Yeah, Jesus is still alive. So would it be a dead Dalai Lama? If not, then you gotta pick someone who's dead. And yeah, I was wondering about that too. 3 days, not 3 minutes. Yeah, he was dead for 3 days. Oh, did I say 3 minutes? I'm sorry. He technically was dead for 3 minutes. He was just dead for more than that. Kind of both dead and alive. Double Jesus. Double Jeopardy. No, he counts as alive if the idea of him exists, because he was born, died, resurrected, and then ascended. So he never stopped being alive. Will we get 2 hours if we pick Jesus? Yeah, I would say you could double pick Jesus. That works. That's a lot of time with him though. I think I'd pick Jesus and Midas. Oh man. Patrice, not Patrick. He was a stand-up comedian for comedians. Really? Send me some of his shit if you want me to check it out. I'd be happy to. Definitely have a chill out with Moxie, and for dead, Mary Shelley, the best woman to make the sexiest monster in history and have the craziest sex history. I have to look up Mary Shelley. I'm sorry, chat. This is getting a little derailed. Shelley? What the fuck? Oh, she's okay. Okay, she kind of yummy. English novelist. Mother died 11 days after giving birth to her. Began a romance with one of her father's political followers. Oh. She and Percy left for France and traveled to Europe. Upon their return, Mary was pregnant with Percy's child. What? Early life. So she's a horn dog. That's what I'm getting. Some Frankenstein, my classic. Is that the person who wrote Frankenstein's monster? No way. Toy says, yeah, I'd interview the very first page to ever live. That's a good one. There had to be one, or an ancestor. The first page of history. That's fun. I like that idea. Let's see. We would get 2 hours of... Yeah. That is Frankenstein. No shit. Are you excited for what will happen in 901 days? Of course I am, Utopia. I'm very excited. I can't wait for you to be able to join. 901's not that far. It's your favorite classic novel? See, I don't know anything about it. I wish I did. Was that the girl with burning down the nunnery for her girlfriend? What? Holy shit, that's hardcore. I think one of the people I'd love to interview would be C.S. Lewis. He's an interesting one. Actually, Living and Dead, it'd be fun to interview C.S. Lewis and then Louis C.K. By the way, I'm just throwing this out there. I on a moral level, I don't disagree with Louis C.K. I think he got in trouble for something that wasn't that bad at all. I'm just saying. I think Louis C.K. kind of based. He actually knew. I didn't know that. I had no idea. Also, I'm getting EP. I'm probably calling it soon. I had to take a nap before this, and I'm tired. So, Luck is sold out to Saudi Arabia. Louis C.K. sold out. Wait, what? I was talking about him jerking off on chat roulette because he'd ask for permission first the other day about CK. Yeah, I'm curious about the allegations about Saudi Arabia, Toy, but I think asking people for permission to jerk off to them, and then if they say yes, jerking off to them, it's weird, but I don't. If consent exists, that's fine. Let's all nap together. No, you have to tell me about Louis C.K. selling out to Saudi Arabia. You just can't. Bell or Toy, you've never edged me once before. Don't do it now. I also had to take a nap before this because it's called sleep. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. You have to stay up super late to make these streams, which I really appreciate, Utopia. It's always lovely having you here. Yeah, I was fine with it without him asking. Well, we can talk about that next time we stream together, but my understanding is that he'd get in chat roulette and he'd be like, do you guys mind if I jerk off? Like, if I jerk off on camera to you guys mind if I do that? And then some people be like, yeah, sure, go for it. And he'd be like, oh, fuck! Like he does in his streams. And then he'd bust. He defended how normal Saudi Arabia is because they have Starbucks and stuff. And his last special upsold them hardcore. Why? Oh, everything's fucking political now. That's weird. I don't get fucking. Okay, I actually want to do a YouTube short about this. Politics. We need to talk about politics. That's 90% of chat roulette. Exactly. The other 10% is people willing to watch people jerk off. It's you have a 1 in 9 chance of finding your soulmate. No, fucking politics. People are so obnoxious. Because, like, why is everything politics? Literally, everything, it comes back to politics. But people aren't on a journey to find consistency and truth. People are on a journey to validate their pre-existing notions. And it's so annoying. What chat roulette was for? Was I doing it? You weren't doing it wrong, honey. You weren't doing it wrong. You did such a good job. You're a good girl, Toy. You're such a good girl. When you jerk off on chat roulette, you always do a great job. A woman. A woman. Blessed be the toy. Blessed be the toy who jerks off on cam. Hand? Thank you. Blessed be a woman. Base question, favorite famous quote ever of mine. Those who play with the devil's toy will be brought by degrees to wield his sword. Did you get one of those words wrong? Brought by degrees to wield his sword? It's not clicking in my brain. We need to start a revolution. We need to kill everybody and just fucking start over. Anyone with political beliefs at all needs to die. I'll tell you what, I'll start a political party. They're immune though. They're fine. Because that's how politics works, right? You're allowed to be a hypocrite as long as you're on the right team. And we'll just kill every single person. It won't be a genocide because we won't be targeting a group. Everyone that's not on my political party needs to fucking die. And then we start fresh and we make sure with the new group of people, no politics. None politics, actually. None politics so hard that my hand tracking will break. No, that's fine. That's fine. That's good. That's why Mr. Beast built his theme park there in Saudi Arabia? What? I agree with you, KitKat. KitKat typed in chat that everyone needs to die. And I agree with KitKat exactly. I think it's autocorrect, just old, so it's old vocab. All right, let me read it again. Those who play with the devil's toys will be brought by degrees to wield his sword. Is the idea of it that, like, the more you play with the devil's toys, the more likely you are to eventually, like, fight on his behalf? Politician Moxie. But here's the thing is, like, I'm not anti-politics. I actually have really strong political views and beliefs. But, like, they're on contradictory sides. Like, I'm mostly libertarian leaning, and then a touch of conservative here, a touch of liberal there. I don't want you guys to die. No. They're going to be part of my political party, and they won't die. I have a large box full of devil's toys. Are they horns you shove up your ass? If so, if you have any clean ones, I could borrow a few. Saudi Arabia is trying to buy a good opinion with America, so we tourists... Yeah, that's annoying. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up. Let's see. Favorite quote is, I'm just a speepy little mongoose. Moxie. That do be me, though. Imagine only having 2 political parties. See, that's a thing, though, is like, okay. I'm going to share my views for a second. What I find really fucking annoying is that, okay, so, like, if you take conservatism, right? The idea of being a conservative, people treat that like it's a default. And then every single little thing that's necessary to be a conservative, wow, hand tracking, that's the best air quotes you can do. What the everything you need to believe to be a conservative is like a default. But then the issue is like, okay, let's take all those things, right? But let's say we change one of them. So, like, let's say it's a person who's completely conservative, but is also pro-choice. Are you now conservative? And then flip it around. Let's say you have a liberal or a leftist, one or the other. I don't really care. That is pro-life. Do you now have a liberal that is other on one topic, or do you not have the thing at all? And what I think people should do is they should look at every single topic individually and look to be consistent and look to see what they actually believe about those things, instead of saying, oh, I'm going to be a conservative, and then whatever conservatives believe, oh, that's me. Wow, that was easy. That required no fucking thinking at all. Isn't that a treat? And then when something new political comes up, I'll listen to the conservative side, and whatever it is, I'll follow. Because I never once, like, the reason I could genuinely never be a conservative is how dick sucking they are on police. Like, oh my God, I'm gonna piss on the floor. I have a large box full of devil's toys. Yeah, I read that. I'm still horny. There's a clear dildo stuck on the wall of the shower. I'm totally imagining Luna fully clothed in the shower trying to avoid that thing for her life. Let me just be moderate. What do you mean by moderate, though? Do you mean moderate like you don't have strong views, or do you mean moderate like you have mixed views? Because I think that's important. Luna says stop. I literally pictured you in the shower clothed. I was being a good boy. Don't piss on the floor, it smells. I think she just ignores it. It's clear. Maybe if she squints, she can't see it. Luna, I literally pictured you in the shower. I could have pictured you naked. I could have pictured Luna Boobas. I didn't. I kept you chaste in my mind. It doesn't exist. Is that what you tell yourself? Is that what you convince yourself of? Toy box is getting horny. Sorry, I got talking about politics. Mwah. I really wish that people would be like, I don't have a prearranged belief system that was laid out before I existed that I just fall into. Yes, pouts. Mwah. Love you, Luna. For me, on my views, I just agree or disagree looking at both sides. Yeah, okay, so that's awesome. Because, like, here's the thing. Oh, people are not going to like this. People are not going to like this. And I've gotten into little arguments and tiffs with friends about this. But I only talk about it to people that I trust. So you guys are my secret little crew. I have never voted for a president once as an American. Because every single fucking time as an adult, I've been given the opportunity to vote for a president. It's been for someone that I fucking hate. That I do not want to be my president. So I won't vote for someone that I don't want to be my president. I legit think I'm just going to start voting for Harambe until we get someone good. But, like, there's an old man I talked to once, and he said that there were times where he voted liberal, and there were times that he voted Republican. Because it depended on who was running that was better. Important question. Do you imagine stuff like that? Do you see real live with a VTuber model just like a human? Or is everything in VTuber style? I have an image in my head of what Luna looks like IRL, and it is exactly what her model looks like, but humanized. As you shouldn't. Only vote for someone you actually like. Fucking based! I'm gonna kiss you on the dick. Dude, my guy, my bro. Based answer. Hell yeah. Well, some people will be like, well, if you don't vote, you don't have a right to be upset about who becomes president because you could have done something about it. It's like if someone breaks into my house and says either you're gonna suck my dick or I'm gonna fuck you in the butt, and I say I don't want any part of this. I don't want to be involved. And they're like, well, now you don't get to be upset that my dick's in your mouth because you didn't vote to get. That's stupid. I don't want it. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna play a game where I don't agree with the rules. And I don't want the outcomes. The lesser two evils is still promoted. Exactly! Fucking exactly! It's legitimately like saying, I don't appreciate how this is going, but I'm still going to support the bad thing. Why would I do that? Why would I ever do that? What's going on? I'm crashing out about politics because I wanted to get emotional. Also, it's good to see you, sweetie pie. I didn't give you your kiss. Mwah! You see that little wind up there? That wasn't just a mwah. That was a mwah. It's good to see you, Tess. I do agree. Everyone should actually think for themselves, especially if you're in a cult. Base take, Belle. You need to do all the thinking for yourself, and then anything that disagrees with what I teach, obviously you need to correct yourself eventually. But yeah, no, Emoxy. I want fresh fruits. You want fresh fruits, Toy Box? I'll give you some fresh fruits. I actually have a couple berries stuck in my tail if you want to just dig through that like a monkey picking through for bugs. Let's see. Is my pupper okay? Give me 1 second, guys. My dog's getting old and sometimes he has a hard time with the stairs. My poor little stinky stonker got stuck on the stairs. Come on, buddy. Come here. Yeah, my handsome boy. Let's see. I always vote for whoever is the less evil of two. I'm not a big fan of that one, Belle. I don't like that. I get why people do it, but I'd rather... Okay. That was a good yawn. I got my little pupper here now. I get the idea of voting for the lesser of two evils, right? Because the idea of it is, if I have to go with one or the other, I want the better one. Because objectively, if one of them is more bad than the other, that means that the other is more good, right? And we want to vote for more good. To me, voting doesn't change shit. It just objectively doesn't. It just makes you feel like it does. What are you doing, buddy? What are you doing? I like the one that gives me the most stuff. Yeah. So you should definitely vote Satarosian. I just don't vote at all. What's going on? Yep. But also, if people don't participate in politics, only the Karens are making the decisions. You think that, but is that really true? Ask yourself a question. If you voted, okay, let's take two scenarios. Scenario A, you vote in every election you're possibly able to. Option B, you never vote in any election that you're able to. Ask yourself a question. Are the outcomes of both of these scenarios the exact same? And the answer would be, yeah, of course it would. One vote has never swayed anything ever. So voting gives the sensation and the idea that we participate. But our voice is a single voice in an auditorium of people all saying the same things. Welcome back, Princess Weeze. You're just a silly little guy. We're talking about politics, I guess. Your vote doesn't matter. You don't have a fucking say. It's a principle, I guess. Yeah, no, I don't agree. It's not. Because it makes people feel like they have a say, and they fucking don't. If you want to vote, do it. But from my perspective, you voting, but one vote thousands of times overdoes. I agree. I agree that thousands of votes matter. I'm saying like specifically for the president. The way that it works in America is we have states, and states have a certain amount of points. And if one state has a certain number of votes, that's the percentage necessary for those points to go towards one specific candidate. I don't believe that ever once there's been a situation where the number of points necessary to award a president the presidency from a state has ever happened. Your vote does not ultimately matter. It feels like it does because you're joining in a cluster of hundreds of thousands of other people that agree with you or that are going for what you're doing. But your individual vote, I don't believe mathematically matters. The US is not a democracy, never has been. Right. Yeah, so it's not even popular vote. Like, there's been multiple presidencies where, and I actually really like that. It's crazy to me that people think it should be popular vote. It's a Republican. Yeah, it's a democratic republic, but it's a republic. Let's see. I don't have a say already. I'm a trans man, Canadian minor who's gay and not white. Yeah, you don't have a say. You don't have a say. I just kissed Mr. J for you. I don't know why. All right, you Americans, then yes, your vote doesn't matter. Well, I really don't think your vote matters, even if you're in like Germany. I genuinely don't. I think the only time that your vote might matter would be in something that's more local, or hear me out, if you become a person who fights for political power, right? Because if you reach out to 1,000 people and convince them to vote a way that they wouldn't have otherwise, now you might have a case. So I'm not even saying that you don't matter, right? Like you could advocate for something political and actually change the vote. But you mattering? At least from a mathematical standpoint, I don't believe you do. You guys are welcome to correct me. You could give me. I am agnostic to this. I just lean on a side. No, actually, no. I'm confident. I'm confident. I'll take a stand on this. Like I said, we need a revolution. Kit Kat, I agree with your original idea of killing everybody. You've already won me over. You don't need to win me over anymore. Don't tell me I don't matter. Now, I'm not saying you don't matter. I'm saying your vote doesn't matter. Anyway, smooch me, your political bean. Mwah. Mwah. Fuck. You ruined it. Mr. Wheatus! Stop it! Fix it! Stop! Mr. Wheatus! Shit. Now I can't fix it. Oh, man. There we go. There. Okay, I fixed it. Mr. Wheatus, don't do that again. It's because we're both misters. That's true, yeah. Yeah. Imagine convincing women that their votes matter. I'm sorry. Anyway, smooch me, you political bean. I want to bring back kings. I'm down with kings. Honestly, I would drag you out of stream. Father me. I already fathered you once. I'm not fathering you again. I don't know. It's just one of those things that I think people have really strong feelings on. But when you talk to them and you say like, hey, like, let's actually discuss this, is because like I've listened to people give their reasons why they think that like voting in politics matters. And here's what I'm trying to say. Does it matter? Yes. Does it change anything? No. Right? Like you have... It's more meaningful to go buy a lottery ticket because that actually has a chance of impacting things. My car just got repoed? I'm so sorry, Tess. That's horrible. I thought you were paying everything. I thought you were actually doing DoorDash to be able to afford it. I'm so sorry, honey. Mr. Ween says, down with the government. Anarchy where the voices in your head roar. Based. No, but actually be a good little cult follower. Repo, I like that game. No, not like that. No, not the car. I'm so sorry, sweetie. It's like the question, how much money do you earn? Money is important to them, but they don't want to talk about it. Honestly, like I have a really good solution for what to do when someone makes a lot more money than I do. And I know that they do. So how much money do you make again? Wow, really? That's a lot of money for us. Yeah, I said us. I meant it as in like how much money the two of us have. Sorry. I don't know why, but doing the Luna waggle is very fun for me. Let's see. Yeah, I do like your idea of bringing back kings, though. It's just what I was taught, but voting itself just puts my mind at ease. Bell, I am a Romans 420 kind of guy. I think if it's in your conscience to do it, you should do it. Okay, so here's the question then, Bell. And I'll ask you something. Can we agree that you should vote if you think it's your duty, but can we also agree that from a mathematical standpoint, it doesn't ultimately impact anything? Because I think that's a reasonable standpoint. If you feel inclined to vote, I want you to. Like, I'm very much if you feel motivated or obligated to do something, you ought to. But I also don't think it's a failure on a person's, how do I say, it's not a failure as a person living in a state where you have the freedom to not do it. Scientifically, you don't fucking matter, silly female. You silly femoid. I'd rather vote than not, to be honest, but why? If you acknowledge that it doesn't impact anything, why participate in a system that doesn't give you a voice? Say world, but I was typing so fast. Oh. Wait, what? Oh, Utopia. Down with the government. Oh my god. I don't know what you typed, but I'm scared, Utopia. I hope you don't have a little mustache. I can see the seam, Moxie. What do you mean? As in us, I mean me. What did I miss? I went off on a tint and now I don't remember what I said. Laws were created by criminals. It follows laws when the leaders follow. That is base as fuck. I lived most of my life in a non-swing state. Interesting. Yeah, that would probably swing your opinion on it. I live in a swing state. Michigan is so politically divided. Okay, so ultimately, I think the reason why I'm talking about this is because the way that my brain works, right? When I discuss things with people, when I look at the world, I'm more interested in finding truth and trying to believe good things to believe, right? I'm not so worried about being right. I'd rather change my opinion 3 times and land on truth than never look into it and have a 50% chance of being right. Let's see. I vote for the illusion of importance. I don't vote on 14, but in the hypothetical of I do vote. No, honestly, like, voting gives people the semblance of mattering. It makes them feel like if they vote for something that doesn't pass, that they at least fought against what they're against. And it also makes people feel like if they voted for something that they support and it goes through, that they pushed forward the future, right? So they were doing the best they can. I get that from a psychological level, right? I just, from a statistical standpoint, I don't know. Me. Let's see. Tess says it does impact something, actually. If you do proper research on who's running, it'll impact what's going to happen in the long run. Tess, in the specific context I'm talking about your one vote. Do I think that people can impact stuff? Yes, absolutely. I remember someone I went to high school with calling me 10 years later. I still had his phone number. And he asked me if I was going to be voting for Bernie Sanders, right? I'm like 26, 27. I don't even remember this guy. But he was out there putting in work, trying to change things. Now, he was making a difference politically. And he ultimately didn't, because Bernie Sanders is... I don't think he'll ever become president. I don't think America's ready for full-on socialism yet. But yeah, no, it's just, he's making an impact, but his one vote did not, will not, I would even go so far as to say cannot make a difference. Votes do matter if you vote third party. Do they though? Okay, that is an interesting premise. What do they do? What do third party votes change? What do they impact? What would you have us do? I would have you join with me in being a silly little weasel. That's what I would have you do. I'm going to piss your pants? You better piss my pants. But that stuff is true? What stuff is true, Toy? I don't remember. I'm also open to learning. Like, I could be wrong. I'm telling you guys how I see the world. I'm not telling you how you should see it. If they get a certain percent, they get to be a main party. But will they ever... Oh, okay, so... If you vote third party, and if they get enough percent, then it will have an impact. That is a premise that I'm open to. I don't know how much of a vote you need to be to become that, but I'm open to it. Allow him to answer that. I'm sorry, Mom. No, I'll answer that. I'll answer anything Toy asks. Honestly, I'll answer questions Toy doesn't ask. I may have missed something. I'm not sure. I sit down with the government. We are the cult that changes the world. We are the future of the world. We was the legal industries. See, I thought I read Deutschland at one point, and I was a little nervous. Monster before bed. I'm going to be such a goober and piss on Moxie's bed. You better piss on my bed. And I said world this time. Okay, I see. I need you guys to see how cute my little pupper is in Discord. Hi, buddy. Cosmo. Oh my goodness, he's such a little piss boy. Did Moxie just piss? I just pissed your pants. Tess says, how I see it, there's still no common sense in the world. I would vote against something to help protect people, then vote for something that'll harm them. Tess, you were perfectly, like actually perfectly summarizing exactly what I was just saying before. Oral fish! Mwah! I haven't sent you a dick pic in years. 1 second. There we go. There we go. No, I just bought those less than 10 minutes ago, damn it. I'm sorry. Consider your pants pissed, boy. How I see it, there's no... Yeah, no, I get what you're saying, Tess. And I know and I'm offended. You should be, you should be, you should be. I got those beautiful Y veins up and down that ween, if you know what I mean. Let's see, no. We were talking about my views on politics. Ultimately, I want you to do what you want to for politics. I just really wish that people treated things. There's two things I want. These are. 1 second, I gotta get my hand tracking working. These are my demands, right? One, I want people who are not very knowledgeable about things, who are not very well informed and haven't spent time thinking about it, to take flexible positions, right? I want them to basically take a stance, but I want them to be open-minded to changing their stance with new information, right? And there's some things that you can't do that with, like the right to life, right? I think you should take a hard stance on humans' right to life. If you're an innocent human being and someone kills you, that's a bad thing, and that shouldn't be allowed. You shouldn't have a wishy-washy thought on that. But like, if everyone was a little more open-minded on like at least considering different positions that they're not very knowledgeable about, and either changing their mind or just having a more adaptable viewpoint where they want to understand both sides and be able to interact with both sides, that'd be awesome. It's murder, doesn't matter how it happens. Yeah, well, I'm saying exactly. It's called population control, Moxie. But Mr. J, if you're talking about those people, they're not really people, right? I'm talking about like actual humans, like actual people. If you're talking about who I think you're talking about, that's not people. We're practically in the endangered list. What? What are you talking about? I have no idea. I'm saying like on the fundamental level. Yeah, it's true. I'm saying just, what is happening, Mr. Weenus? What is happening? Like there are certain things you should just like, hey, this is a set thing, right? Or like, I really like the freedom of speech. I think people should be allowed to express themselves as they see fit. You should be able to express yourself artistically as long as it's not hurting other people. But other things like owning guns or regulations on owning guns. God, I wish we could just talk about it instead of two sides to the discussion. Also, Mr. Weenus, I'm proud of you too. Ich bin Lucas, ich komme aus Canada, ich lerne Deutsch. I'm Lucas, and I'm from Canada, and I'm learning German. Is that what it means? Toby just called me a prude. That's funny. I don't know. I'll leave it be. I'll be a good boy. I'll never talk about politics again. Anyways, next stream we're talking about religion. That was it. That was all of stream. There's nothing here anymore. You guys can go. Go ahead. Go. 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 Get. Alright, bye. I'll give you a kiss before you go. Yeah, get out of here. No, sorry, Tess, you were too late. Sorry about your car. Mr. J, bye. Mr. Mr. Weenus, you gotta get another 4 hours because I came late. Okay, Mr. Weenus decided that we're going another 4 hours, so we're going for another 4 hours. Whoops. Didn't mean for that to happen. Oh, but seriously, go. Get. Everyone, go. I want there to be 0 watchers in here. You have to go. You have to leave. Oh, I love you, Arrowfish. Okay, yep, bye. Go. Get. Go. Klingsu's like, nope, get off my leg. I want cuddles. You gotta go. You gotta go. Stream's over. Stream's gone. Ow! Ow! Oh, fuck my ankle! Ah! 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 Mr. Weenus! Fuck you! Bit my ankle! Ow! Go! Go! Everyone, gone! Go! Get out of here! It's like the end of Ferris Bueller. I don't know what that means. Plays chess in the corner and watches Moxie get... You can't watch... No playing chess in the corner. You have to leave. Leave. Toy, I love you. I love you, sweetie pie. Mwah. But you have to leave. I'm not kicking you out. You just have to go. Maybe you're placing entertainer streamer boy. Moxie glomps. Ow! No, but seriously, leave. Go. Go. No more comments. No more talking. You have to leave. Now. Get. What do you mean no? This is my stream. You can't tell me no. What do you mean 9? That's 8 more than 1. You can't tell me that. Ow! Quit fucking biting my leg. You're scaring me. I don't like it. Oh, I know what we'll do. I know. Toy said bye. Okay, Toy, you can stay. Mwah. Toy can stay, everyone else has to leave. There's something I need to discuss with her. Get back to work, bitch boy. No, you have to leave. Toy, you can stay. Everyone else, get out of here. I'm sorry, Toy is an official moderator. I need to talk to her about something. So yeah, everyone has to go. Quit coughing in here. I said to leave. What the fuck? Voyeurism act? No! We're not doing voyeurism. Utopia, you're a mod, but not the same kind of mod that Toybox is. She's the we have late night discussions together after everyone leaves and leave a mess on the desk. Gives you kitten eyes. Oh, that's so cute. You still have to go, but that was adorable. You guys can leave. See you. Klingsu is like, no, Mr. Weenus. Here, I want to hand you off to Luna, but she's gonna drop you again. Shit. Luna, could you grab our son real quick and just clean your hands off of all that butter and grease you always keep on him before you pick him up? I gotta talk to Toy alone. No? What do you mean no? You're not gonna clean all the grease and dirt off your hands? Don't give me to me, she'll put me in the aquarium again? Fine. See, good. Thank you. All right, so Luna's gone, Mr. Weenus is gone, Utopia's gone. Arlfish. I imagine Arlfish is watching from outside the room. I'll allow that. We're all going to stay always? Are you really now? I'm still here. What? You guys are so disobedient. I ended stream like bells. That's a goodbye kiss. What kind of cult leader am I? Literally everyone is just disobeying me. Skanky little butt muffins. I bet you guys are the kind of people that vote. Mr. J listened. The Dom, the actual Dom, listened and fucking left. You're not the Dom. I will stay in this house, just hiding in the shadows. So I'm not a cult leader. Wait, okay, wait. Maybe I can convince you guys. Maybe I can maybe I can change minds here. What? There we go. There we go. Oh my god, she's so cute. Look at her hair flipping around. That's actually so cute. Could I ask you guys to give me and Toybox a little bit of alone time? I really want to honka her belonk bonk donkas. If you guys could just get the fuck out of here for like, I don't know, until Thursday, that'd be cool. Remember me. Yeah, I've been gone the whole stream. Thank you, Mr. J. I appreciate it. I'm the leader now, dumb whore. You should be the leader of the dumb whores. Except when it's Ren. That's base, though. Situational gayness is based as fuck. Especially if it's for one person. Honka belonk bonk donkas. Yeah, exactly those. Toy says, everyone get out. So half of me is gone. Yeah. Wait a second. I'm asking you guys to leave when I could literally just do this.